Hi everyone, this is just a little video. This bike is not my old bike. It's not the 250 fuel injected. It's actually the new 300 fuel injected Husqvarna. I sold the 250 and got the 300 for no other reason other than wanting a little bit more torque. When I'm going up big hills and that, the RPMs on the 250 would drop off and it would sort of bog down a little bit. And because I don't run the clutch lever, it's the rear brake, I couldn't really clutch it back up into power band. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got the 300, but had the opportunity to get one of the first ones in Canada. Changed my plastics over, changed the front forks over, changed the handlebars over, changed the tyres over, exhaust, silencer, put the electric fan on it and a few other things. So getting a new graphics kit in about early next week, I think. So what's different? Well, it's as expected. It's exactly the same as the 250. It's rides the same, handles the same, does everything the same, except it's got that little bit more torque. I was able to pull third gear up a really long steep hill that we usually ride up, whereas on the 250 it was struggling to pull third, but you'd have to scream it out in second. So if you like the motocrossy feel, the power band, keeping it up in the RPMs, the 250 is definitely the way to go. But if you like to be able to have that broader range of torque, then the 300 is the way to go. So haven't really noticed anything other different. Maybe the wiring is a little bit tidier than the 250 was. It was one of those little niggly things that I mentioned when I first got the 250. The swing arm has got paint, looks like it's got paint on it here, whereas the other one was just silver. Yeah, the bike's dirty. Yeah, I was just riding it. There's a few different things. Yeah, a couple little things actually. There's a plug in behind here in the airbox. I'll see if I can pull it off here. Usually this plug here for the diagnostic was tucked up out of the way somewhere. So I think you had to pull the seat off to get to it, but now it's just sitting there. And that relay's the same. That's where you'd usually have the electric fan relay. It pushes on there, but in this case I just run the fan wires straight to the battery and we're good to go. But yeah, other than that, it's the same. Nothing's really changed. For this one I'm going to probably leave the map switch on there. Got to figure out which one is the fast one and which one isn't. I think the number one is the fast one, number two is the more subtle power. I'll probably leave it on because I just can't be bothered taking it off this time. Other than that, it's the same. If you want more torque, get the 300. If you want more just screamability and, you know, motocross like ride and feel, go with the 250. I really like the 250. The 250 was great, did the job. But the 300 I think is, for my type of riding and the way I have the bike set up, I would definitely be sticking to the 300. So I'll let everybody know how it goes later on. I put about 60 to 70 hours on the 250 and it was great, never let me down, never had any problems with it. And I expect this one to be the same. It's running the FMF gnarly, same pipe actually off the other bike and silencer. And I modified the airbox just a little bit, and that's it. I'll get back to you guys later on and let you know how everything pans out.